let's look at this Luigi. Super Mario Bros. For super players. This is... You will recognize immediately.
Oh, it's the Lost Levels!
Yeah, it is. So, I had completely forgotten that I did actually play the Lost Levels as a kid with this game. I don't think I ever actually legit beat it, though. Because I also had a Game Genie as a kid. Or no, it was a Game Shark. Game Shark for Game Boy Color. That's what I had. So, yeah, and actually, while I was digging through old stuff, I found all of the Game Shark codes written in the back of the manual that I had. So, yeah, I am dead certain I did not clear this legitimately as a kid. But, I did clear it legitimately earlier in the series, so hey.
Yeah, that was a while ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah! That was like a year and a half ago.
We've been doing this for a while.
Yep. So, I'm not sure I'm gonna have all of this live commentary, because this is, it's much harder, it's gonna take me a bit longer.
And it's basically the same?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, like, again, this is, we saw this, before, as we just said, a year and a half ago, we did, Lost Levels already.
Yeah, so there's nothing really
so
new here.
At most I could spend this time going through like the rest of the story that we didn't get to last time. So I guess I'll dive into that. So when we left off, it was... The last thing we mentioned was Mario's Picross. As, this was after Hotel Mario. They had archaeological dig sites in the rubble of the hotels. So, Mario found all of the things in there and decided to play it being archaeologist. He's not really an archaeologist, he's not good at it. He just liked to pretend. Apparently there's a beanstalk over there. I'm not gonna trust it. Never trust bonus stages in Lost Levels. Okay, the early bonus stages you could probably trust, but generally don't trust bonus stages in Lost Levels. Anyway, after Mario's Picross, there was a tennis tournament. It was 3D.
Which was very weird for all of these 2D people.
Yep. It was weird and it hurt everyone's eyes. Let's see. After that... Let's see. Off in the Kong Isles,
They did Donkey Kong again.
Yeah. Cranky got angry that the game was only good because of fancy graphics, and if you didn't have the fancy graphics, you wouldn't have had a good game. If you should do the adventure again, but this time with worse graphics, and they had no idea what the hell he was talking about, but they did the adventure again, and it did seem to have worse graphics somehow. The universe seemed to look worse. So, but they did it, and they beat up K. Rool again. Let's see, Mario's Super Picross didn't really have a story. It was just kind of there.
Is it more Mario being a archaeologist?
It didn't even have that conceit. It was just sort of there. And then, the famous, well-known Mushroom Kingdom location, the Clash House Tower, was taken over by bad guys!
Oh no! What?
And Mario had to go fight him!
In 3D! It hurt everyone's eyes.
And then Wario had an adventure in 3D that hurt everyone's eyes. In the Awazon River Basin. Because he couldn't go to the Amazon. That would just be silly.
Yeah, Wario has never shown up in the real world.
Well, not at this point. Let's see. After that, Mario did some things.
Sky bloopers.
Yep. Well-known Mushroom Kingdom Sky Squids. So, Mario, for whatever reason, briefly ran a game gallery It was just like a place to hang out and play board games.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what this is about. Maybe he was still, like, needed money. Like, maybe he hadn't earned back enough to be comfortable. Yeah, something in my throat.
Oh.
Anyway, after that, stuff kept happening on the Kong Isle, so I'm just gonna gloss over that. It's not really important to Mario's
No one cares
story.
about Donkey Kong Country. You have to get a running step.
Damn it. Oh well. But then after that, Mario got sick. So, he got sick, he was resting at home, and the princess came to visit him, because she, you know, cares about the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom, and wants to show him some appreciation, I guess?
There was no floor there.
What?
There was no floor there.
Yeah. And so she goes to visit him while he's sick, and she's outside picking flowers for him, because, you know, it's just a nice gesture to do, and then she gets kidnapped by Bowser. And so Mario has to go, while he's sick, rush out to Bowser's castle and rescue the princess, and it's this whole ordeal that didn't last very long. But, he gets in, and he's fighting Bowser, and he beats up Bowser, and then the castle gets hit by a giant sword.
And then there's this whole RPG adventure that happens.
Yeah, there's this weird adventure across the Mushroom Kingdom with all these fun new characters, and then Bowser was helping out, and the princess was even joining on the adventure and fighting, and it was this whole thing, and...
Something about the Star Road.
Yeah, they learned about the Star Road, the land of the place in the sky where wishes happen. But the road was broken, so wishes couldn't happen, and that's bad? Because I guess people can't accomplish things without the power of stars. Your wishes won't come true. Even though, clearly, they worked and solved the problem without the power of wishes, so, I don't know what the hell.
Well, the important thing is they learned about power of stars.
Yeah! That became important. So... Well, when Mario finished this, Mario had to go on this whole adventure. He was sick the whole time. He was not resting. He was not recuperating. At the end of the adventure, everything was fine. Everyone was saved. And he just had to collapse. He was dead tired, and then he had to have adventures in his sleep. Because Subcon was in trouble again. So...
That's why BS Super Mario Brothers USA had.
Yep. And this was, randomly in Subcon, Wart is back, and his gang is there, and they've all stolen the golden statues of Mario that the King of Subcon had put up around to recognize Mario's bravery. And this is bad? Also, I guess they're just wreaking general havoc, but they have to go and get these golden statues back. This is very important for everyone to do. And this Mario had to spend his time in his dreams fixing this problem. And so he didn't really get well rested while sleeping either. So, then it kind of took a while for him to properly recover. In that time that he was properly recovering, the princess built a new castle. Because, during the previous adventure, the castle had gotten attacked, and, it was very close to the Mushroom Town, Mushroom Castle Town Village, whatever. And, I guess she decided that, maybe the castle should be a little further away from the village, keep them protected in case the castle gets attacked again. Maybe she just wanted a better castle, I don't know. But she built a new castle. And the whole construction went up while Mario was recovering from his terrible illness. And when it was finished, Mario was finally all recovered. He was invited over to celebrate the new castle construction with a big old cake. And then he went there, and then it was not actually a good time, because Bowser had taken the castle. Because they had decided to have this new castle's defenses be based on power stars that they'd collected from space that they learned about now from the Star Road. And that didn't really work out for them, because they're not, the Koopa Kingdom is better at magic than the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, so the Bowser took over the castle and stole all the stars and sealed everyone away in the walls and in magic paintings, and also a clock, and the sky. So then Mario had to go all over the castle and all these magic painted worlds, and also a clock and the sky, and collect all of the stars and have their power back to restore the castle and kick Bowser out.
A submarine was involved.
Yeah, Bowser had a submarine. The submarine went out to the moat of the castle. It was weird. Anyway, after that, there was more, archaeology adventures. But, it wasn't like proper archaeology adventures, because Mario's not a proper archaeologist. I think the princess just wanted a vacation. She wanted to go, visit various locations on Earth, so she had, funded this archaeological survey around Earth, and, had Mario lead it. And, basically she was embezzling funds, research funds, for her personal vacation. Because, the princess is kind of, not a good ruler.
Meanwhile, Wario was doing actual archaeology.
Oh yeah, Wario found his way to Earth. Wario had seen so much just financial success from his adventures, both what we had seen and presumably additional adventures that we never saw. Because he got himself, like, an art gallery that's nice and fully stocked, and he went to Earth and did his own archaeology in Earth, like, actual legit archaeology. Like, okay, a lot of it was just kind of exploration. He's an explorer, he's an adventurer, just looking around at stuff. But, at the end, he was digging up, like, actual fucking dinosaur fossils in this whole big, dig site. It was real good. He presumably never got any of the credit that he deserved in the Mushroom Kingdom, because Mario was given all of his bullshit fake, information data that he was fake discovering because he's not a real archaeologist. So, the Mushroom Kingdom kind of has a bad idea of Earth history because of Mario. And they refuse to listen to Wario because he's a villain. He's not the hero.
Then there was some more trouble with the Kongs. They were in the
Yeah,
northern hemisphere.
stuff was still happening there. We don't care. And then they had a second Mushroom Kingdom Grand Prix of kart racing.
Wario was trying to show off his stadium.
Yeah, Wario wanted to get involved with the race this time, and he, I guess, bribed his way onto the Mushroom Kingdom Gaming Commission, and just convinced them, you know, they had to commission all these new racetracks for this new race, because they can't just use the old tracks. That would just be dull. You gotta have new tracks for a new race. So, Wario had this stadium that he already had built, because of course he has a stadium. Why wouldn't he have his own stadium? And, you know, it's gonna be nice and cheap for, them to use this stadium that's already built, rather than building their own new tracks. So, he was able to quietly buy his way into the races by letting them skim off the top of the savings from not having to build this additional racetrack.
The Yoshis and the Kongs also got their hands into this.
Yeah, the Kongs used it as a kind of a front for their river smuggling operations. To disguise that with the race out front. The Yoshis just they built a track because they're
They
I
didn't
mean, they're
really build a
earnest.
track, actually. It
Yeah,
was
they
full of
really
holes and-
they kind of just dug a crevice
Yeah.
and they left a spot where the road would be, and not dug out. And then there was a giant egg. So the Yoshis didn't really understand the concept. Neither did Toad. Toad just kind of picked a random stretch of highway.
Yeah, well, Toad's kind of...
Toad's kind of a maniac.